This is Boogie2988 coming at you live through the power of the internet. Alright, just kidding. I'm not Boogie. He had a really cool intro. I didn't have one, so I wanted to steal his. I don't know if I did it as well as he does. I don't know. I just hope he doesn't sue me. Anywho, welcome back to my third video on programming fundamentals. I'm glad you're still listening to me. I've kept your attention this long, so I'm not doing too many things wrong, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Let's get back to it. I don't like intros. As you know, maybe. I don't know. Who cares? Alright, I was going to do a little bit of a continuation on, yet again, more system.out.println. I know you're tired of this thing, but I just wanted to show you a few more things with it, and it also helps me go over a little bit on methods. It's probably a little bit too early to be describing a lot about methods, but just with this particular method, I think I'll talk about it a little bit. And I will say that is one of the drawbacks with using Java, is that there are a few things you have to kind of just accept, not really understanding yet, and then it all will kind of come together and make sense when we start getting into some more advanced topics. But it's hard to break down these simple things because they're simple to me, but they're probably not simple to you yet. Or they might be, and I might be boring the shit out of you. I don't know. I'm boring the shit out of myself, so I don't know. Whatever. Anywho, what I was going to do is just kind of, have a little fun, quotations, fun. And let me start off here with a comment. That's important. Quotations, fun. Alright, anywho. So we have here, I want to make just a bunch of printlns. Now, I mentioned before that when you use println, it's going to go down to the next line. Now you notice that I didn't pass anything into here, meaning nothing's going to be, now I mentioned pass. That means literally to put something between the parentheses in a method. All methods, you will see later on, have to have the double parentheses. And then stuff has to go, it doesn't have to go inside of those parentheses. That depends. And this one you can do with or without. But this just works for println. But if I do this, how many times is 3? Is 6 times. So that is going to be like pressing enter 6 times on the keyboard. So if I do this 6 times, and I do it one more time, let's do just print, and we do hello world. Actually, I'm tired of that. Hello you. Save it. It's gonna, see? Looky here, all this space. Now you notice how the build successful this time showed up on the same line? It's because I didn't use println. Let's just go ahead and use that to make it cleaner. Hello, you? But you see now how there's a bunch of just white space up here? It's because like I mentioned, it is like I pressed enter 6 times, and then I outputted hello you, and then it went down one more line, which is why this time it put the build successful on the next line. But yeah, I'm going to make this video a little bit shorter. I was just going to give you, just to kind of see weird things that you can do with println, because it'll probably it's just to get you more comfortable with it. Next thing I wanted to say, I referred to passing. Okay. Now, the particular method for system.out.println that I keep talking about allows you to just do it like this with nothing being passed. You see there's nothing in double quotations here. And, of course, it obviously allows you to pass stuff to it. Now, that is because within Java it is designed and programmed or written to allow you to pass stuff and to not pass stuff, obviously, or else it wouldn't work. And when you don't pass anything, nothing goes to the console, nothing gets printed out. But what it does do, like I just demonstrated, is it goes to the next line. Now, that doesn't work for plain old print. That's because, why would you even bother to call it if you're not even going to make any other use of it? Print just prints to the console without a new line, so it expects something to be passed to it. And you notice here I'm getting a syntax error because it expects there to be something there, and there's not. But println doesn't require that because sometimes you just want to go to the next line. You could technically do like this, like system.out.print, and then do hi. Remember to end it with a semicolon. And then you have a println. I don't know why you would do it this way, but it works. Let's just do print u, and let's go to another next line just to put that build successful green text on the next line. But you could do it like this, and as you see, hi's on one line and u goes on the next line. If you wanted to, you could also do something like this. There's hi, put a space right here, and you see I just use print and print. So they're going to appear on the same line, so it's going to look like this. Hi u, and then it goes to the next line, which is why again the green text is on the next line. But I mentioned passing, and I mentioned, just to recap, that all methods require that you have these two parentheses. So if you're calling a method, this is, or if you want to know if you're calling a method, this is how you know, is that you're using, two parentheses at the end of the method name, which in this case is just actually println, but we have to type the full name, and that's just how the Java has designed it, and we'll get into the specifics of that much later on. Other than that, that's really all I wanted to say. I just wanted to, put some more emphasis on the print and the println, just to get you a little more comfortable with working in this environment. I promise I won't say much more about it anymore. It's not really that hard. I just want to show you that you can what's called pass something in the parentheses, which will then be sent to the console to be printed out, or you can just use plain on println if you just need to use it as a tool, which we will a lot, to go to the next line. It's not required that you put something there, but print by itself does, because if you're just gonna call print, and you're not gonna do anything, it has no other use, then why would you not put anything there? You would just be unnecessarily calling a method. But other than that, just a quick little brief on print and println, and sorry if you feel like this video was a waste of time, but it was just a re-emphasis on it, and we'll move on. Thank you, and have a good day.